Let's explore the tiny building blocks of life, which are the cells. So, starting with the cell basics, first thing is, what is a cell? Cell is the smallest unit of life. Just like a building is made up of bricks, likewise a body or a structure of human or any living organism is made up of cells. So they come in various shapes and various sizes. They are usually smaller in size, but it can be larger too, and they perform vital functions necessary for the life. Every function in our body is performed by different type of cell. They perform specific functions. They come up, they join together and form organelles, and these organelles help to carry out specific tasks. Each organelle form a specific task, and that's how it works. Next thing is type of cell. There are mainly two types of cells: prokaryotic cells and the eukaryotic cells. Prokaryotic cells are present in the prokaryotes, which are single-celled organisms, and eukaryotic cells are present in eukaryotic organisms, which are complex and multicellular. They have many different types of cells. So yeah, prokaryotic cells are smaller in size and they lack nucleus. They usually do not have nucleus. And eukaryotic cells are large in number and they have a defined nucleus. They are properly structured, you can say, right? Now, next is the importance of cell structure. Because each organelle perform a specific function, so their structure is very important. For example, let's talk about mitochondria. Mitochondria produce energy, so it comes in a different it has a different structure and it comes in a different size and different shape. And nucleus stores the genetic information, so it comes in a different shape and it comes in a different size. So that's how it works. They are not look-alike, they are slightly different from each other because they have to perform different functions. Next thing is cell organelles. Now we will closely look at different organelles, their structure and their function. First is the nucleus. This is actually the control center of the cell. Just like in our body, brain is the control center. Similarly, the control center of a cell is the nucleus of a cell. The DNA is present in the nucleus of a cell. Nucleus is the home, is the house of the cell's DNA. Next thing, what it does is it controls the gene expression. You can see in this diagram, this is a prokaryotic cell and this is a eukaryotic cell. This is actually the prokaryotic nucleus and this is actually the eukaryotic nucleus mainly. So yeah, you can see there is the DNA here. This blue thread-like structure is actually the DNA in this nucleus. The nucleus has a plasma membrane, it has cytoplasm, and it also helps in gene expression. How it helps in gene expression? Because genes are encoded on the DNA and the process of transcription occurs in the nucleus. In prokaryotes, transcription and translation both occurs in the nucleus. That is why it is shown here. But in the eukaryotic cell, only transcriptions occur in the nucleus, while the translation process occurs outside the nucleus in the ribosomes mainly. Okay. Nucleus plays another important function, which is the cell's growth and the function. Function means that how the cells work or how the cells accumulate and form an organelle and then how that organelle works. So this was it. Next is mitochondria. Mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. Why? Because it generates all the energy we need uh, for work and to move and to do all the life processes. What do mitochondria What does mitochondria do? It converts the nutrients into the energy through a process known as respiration. This is the most important thing, that how mitochondria produce energy, by converting nutrients into the energy through a process known as respiration, which is mainly known as cellular respiration. So, the energy produced by the mitochondria performs various cellular functions, and it helps in regulating the metabolism and maintaining the cellular health. This is the structure of a mitochondria. So it has some cristae. These structures are known as cristae, and the space present between the cristae is known as the matrix, and there are intermembrane space present between them, the red area, and ATP synthetase enzymes and the electron transport chain are embedded in the inner membrane. It is a double membrane bond organelle. It has two membranes, inner membrane and the outer membrane. Next is ribosomes. Ribosomes help in protein synthesis. Proteins are made in ribosomes. Uh, we have seen it already that in eukaryotic nucleus, transcription occurs and translation occurs in ribosomes. So ribosomes are the small structure responsible for protein synthesis in the cell. Okay, this is the structure of the ribosome. It has two subunits. This is the larger subunit. Here it is. This is the larger subunit, this red one, and this is the smaller subunit, the blue one. And these two combine together and form a ribosomic structure. These things are actually the shows the production of protein. We will see about that in the next video. And the last thing is how we conclude all this is that each component from the nucleus to ribosome contributes to the broader functions of life. Each organelle performs specific function, different function, and these all functions and these all organelles combine together and form a complex organism, and they help that organism to grow, to function, to do various life processes. So yeah.